Hey everybody, BeyondDrewTV here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new little mini-series here in Planet Zoo. So for this mini-series, we're going to go ahead and do something kind of a little bit holiday slash like kind of Christmas themed for it. I had this idea or inspiration to do this from a few weeks ago for the start of the holiday season. My wife and I and our little puppy, Murphy, we went out to a Christmas tree farm and went ahead and cut down our very own Christmas tree, basically. So yeah, we're wanting to kind of start a new family tradition since, we just got married this year and we just got our, brand new puppy there and everything. So we kind of heard about this Christmas tree farm that was only about 20-25 minutes ish outside of where we lived there. And it was a fantastic time. We had a great, probably about half a day of it. We probably could have extended it a little bit longer if we wanted to, but our puppy was pretty much ready to go home, so we don't want to push him as much as we could there. But yeah, I just thought it was a great thing that they had going there. And so that's where the main inspiration is coming from that Christmas tree farm. It's not an exact recreation of it. But again, I'm kind of taking the main beats of it, I guess you'd say there. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and do two sides to the road here. So you saw at the beginning there, we placed down a main like little county or country road there. And on each side of it, we're going to have our Christmas tree lot. So this side over here is going to kind of be the more sparse, not as done up side to it. And the other side is going to have more of like a restaurant and a gift shop and some. We're going to tie it into Planet Zoo as well. We're going to have some animals in there as well. When we went, there were about there was a good handful of animals out. I think there was a camel, a reindeer, maybe some goats and stuff like that. So just a few little small animals here and there that the kids could go and kind of pet and look at. And there was also, I think, a reindeer ride or something like that, or a sleigh ride and stuff like that. So they had a few different kind of animal kind of festivities and stuff like that we can hopefully apply in when we get to that section of the build across the road there. So we'll be able to kind of tie it in with some animals in Planet Zoo. So for this side, again, this is kind of the more sparse side, I guess, or kind of the overflow area. If the other side gets a little bit too busy, you can kind of come over to this side and kind of cut down your tree over here. So there are still a few amenities and stuff like that we do put over here. In the reference, there's really only a place that you could go and buy your Christmas tree, pretty much, and that's about it. So we had a few more things over here just to kind of spice it up just a little bit. And so we go ahead and add in like a little fireplace area where people can maybe roast marshmallows and kind of hang out and stuff. So we add that in, and we add a vending machine. I'm thinking now, I'm hyping it up as if we add in like a lot more stuff, but no, I literally add in like that little fire pit or fireplace sitting area and one of Mr. Domez's vending machines. So hype for vending machines? What? So this is going to be a fun little mini series build here. And again, there'll probably be, I think there'll be more than one more episode. I haven't really gotten started on the opposite side of the road quite yet. But as I get started in that, I'll be able to tell. But I think another 2 or 3 episodes on this. And we'll hopefully have this kind of wrapped up before Christmas time is all set. And we'll have the final video out. And I'll probably also throw up a blueprint of this, a park map, or we'll do a park map of it. And if you'd like to, you can download this there. So, speaking of traditions and the holiday season coming up, for those of you that do celebrate, what are some of your family traditions? Like I said, we're starting something new since we just got married and everything this year. We're able to kind of have a clean slate on everything as of right now, at least before we have kids. I mean, after we have kids, then I'm sure any traditions we have are just like that was fun, see ya. But so we're starting our tradition of trying to go out. We went out the day after Thanksgiving this year. I think we're going to extend that maybe like a week or two after, because our Christmas tree right now is not looking the best. It's kind of starting to wilt a little bit. I mean, it has water and stuff, but they're not supposed to last too terribly long. But so we're going to start doing that and stuff like that. But what are some family traditions or just kind of holiday traditions that you and yours do there? So our experience though with the Christmas tree lot there, it was definitely a great time, like I was saying, but we kind of came a little bit underprepared, I guess you'd say. I definitely should have brought some gloves, and I kind of just underestimated, you see the trees when you're there, and they're not terribly tall, and that's something I had to address scale-wise when we're building here. is I realized that my trees were about like 10 or 12 feet tall, even though I sunk them down. That's what we're doing, by the way. I should probably talk about what I'm actually doing instead of just rambling. But we just sunk down a bunch of like the Douglas fir trees, I think they're in the game, and just sunk them way, way down. So only the tippy tops of them are poking up. That's what we do for our little fields there. And then this is another great idea. That I got from Sui, I believe it was, over on the Bro Nation Discord. I was having a heck of a time, and after she said it, or recommended it, I was like, oh, duh, like, use heaters. But yeah, I was having a heck of a time making these roads and then having them get covered by snow. And I was like, well, what the heck? I'm not gonna be able to have snow, and that's like the whole point of this thing. And yeah, they were just like, well, you just put heaters underneath, and then it looks like a plow came through. I was like, oh, duh, because heaters melt snow. Okay. So I just kind of had a duh moment there, but yeah, no, this works out really, really well. And it doesn't affect, I thought for some reason that putting this many heaters down was going to start to make the game come to a crawl, and it really doesn't. So if for any reason you're watching this build and you see all those heaters underneath there melting the snow and stuff, and you're kind of thinking, oh my gosh, that's gonna like ruin the performance. No, it doesn't really hit the performance too bad. The only performance kind of hit that I'm seeing is the textures of the snow and the grass where the heaters are, and they kind of conflict, and they give me some weird straight edges and squares, and just, you might have seen it in the cinematography, or the cinematic intro there. But yeah, that's only the really only little bit that I get there that kind of tosses me out, kind of ties me up there as far as clipping and graphical things go. But yeah, no, overall, there's not really too much I have to say, to be honest. But there, you actually, no, there, I say that and then I see something, but you can see the little squares right there. But no, yeah, overall, not too much more to say on this. We build ourselves a little shack here in just a minute. That's where you would go up and kind of pay for the Christmas trees and stuff like that. And I had a lot of fun building that. Got to use a lot of the new DLC items for the, I'm just going to call it like the Norwegian pack, basically, because that's what, or the How to Train Your Dragon wall set, because that's what it looks like, the How to Train Your Dragon set. So I got to use a lot of the fun How to Train Your Dragon wall pieces and decorations too, because they're all like Christmas themed and stuff like that. So a lot of fun making that little shack. But yeah, no, overall for the next coming episodes, expect, yeah, as we move across the street there to the main area, the main lot, we'll have a nice big restaurant that's going to have a big gift shop inside of it as well and stuff. We might do interiors, but probably not, though, just for sake of time. If we wanted to really go, you know, balls to the wall, we could do interiors, but that would probably go over my deadline that I've given myself of Christmas there. So, but we'll look at the outside of it. We have some kind of warehouse buildings where they store trees and probably the animals as well. We have the animal pens to build. We have some more fields to build. I want to build a little farmhouse. There's a lot of stuff that's going to go on across the street. So if you're looking at this and you're a little underwhelmed, just I understand, because there's not a whole lot to this side of the road. It was more of like an introduction kind of thing. But the next coming episodes, we'll get some animals in there, and we'll get a lot more buildings, and get some people in there and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. There's only a few more minutes left of that the time lapse there. But yeah, hey, if you're enjoying this little series there, go ahead and leave a like on the video there. Helps the channel out, helps the video out as well. So hey, thanks so much everyone, and until the next episode of, oh, I didn't even mention the name of the thing the whole time, but hopefully you read the title of it. Until the next episode of the Carlson Tree Farm, there you go, that's the official name. Until the next episode of Carlson Tree Farm, y'all have a good one. See ya.